Alrighty, what's up, YouTube? We're here with your favorite moderator, Austin Hollett. Go ahead and tell us what you did today.
Got to the finals where we were too hungry and we split in finals and went to go get food.
Alrighty, any shout outs for us today before we get started?
Yeah, so shout outs to a couple of people that lended me cards. So Joel, Juan, and Sean, and of course Derek, guy operating the camera.
You know me.
Yep, and of course AA Cards and Collectibles. They were the ones that hosted the case tourney. More of like a half case tourney, but still cool. And then of course dug up where I'm recording this.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into it. Show the people what you played.
Further ado, we played, well, it's basically a pure Runick, but started with 3 Fiend, kind of a staple in the deck. And then we also play basically all the Runick cards, so you have 2 Fountain, current list, 3 Tip, 3 Curses, 3 Flashing, the 3 Slumber, Destruction. So those were basically all the good ones that you wanted to play.
Pretty standard stuff.
Yeah.
Were you playing the new Runick card that came out?
The new one, it's not out yet.
Oh, okay. My bad.
The Sleipnir, when it does come out, I do plan on playing that. But of course, the 1-ups too, you also have the Smiting, the Spelling, and the Golden Droplet. Basically, you just want to see names, so you want to basically play as many as you can. Of course, additional supplemental spells, we have our Messenger, basically is our Floodgates. And then of course, to see our Floodgates and all the other stuff, play 2 Duality, 1 Desires, and 1 Demise. I wasn't really a fan of Desires, but it's basically the last resort. The 3 Duality, a lot of people are wanting to play it, it's not really needed. Plus, like, it's an activation 1 at a time. A lot of the time it's going to get ashed, so you want to have more options and more availability to activate other things. And of course, the 1-up called by, kind of essential. On to the traps, very basic lineup. 3 there can, 3 skill, and 3 gozen. I thought it went pretty well, so that's pretty much all you need. I wouldn't probably change any of that.
So can the deck not play Rivalry?
You can, but if you establish that, then you can't go into like your Fiend or anything like that, because that locks you into basically all your extra deck stuff.
Sounds good, sounds good.
On to the extra deck. This was pretty staple, except some flex spots. So of course, 3 Hugin, the 3 Munin. Munin was actually crazy this event, and then 3 Yuri, and of course the 2 Frecky. The Frecky, I actually want to bump up because it's actually kind of crazy. One of my buddies was actually telling me how it can actually get you back into the game. You know, they can actually get another quick spell back from the graveyard. So I plan to bump that up. And of course, our kind of strange flex spots. I opted to play the Baron, Bright, Rise Heart, and Zeus. These are basically just Reaper targets. Not once did I resolve Reaper, but the one time I did, it got negated, so cool, whatever.
It was there.
It was there if I needed.
It would have been cool if it happened, but we understand. We've all done it before.
It's all crazy when you do it. And of course, moving to the side deck, the 3 Sphere was kind of warranted at the time. And then of course our 2 Reaper. I decided just to play 2. 3 was a little too much, so I just wanted to make sure, since it is a hard one per turn. And then also have our obligatory remove anti-spell fragrance, because we hate that card, even though we have it built in out. It's always good to have extras for those. The 1 Allure, there was someone that actually brought up this case where you can actually chain block with the Munin when you're going into games 2 and 3, so shout out to that guy. I don't remember his name, but he pointed this out, and I actually did it quite a few times too.
The Silent Hero.
The Silent Hero, so shout out to him. It helped me draw lots of cards. And of course, some board wipes, evenly.
Of course.
Kind of staple, have to play it.
Main phase, battle phase, sweat.
And the interesting thing about evenly, although you don't have your battle phase, you can still go to your Runicks and then go to battle phase, activate it to summon a Gary to remove some like negation or even just something that's problematic. And you just evenly them while you're still in battle phase and you board wipe them basically. And of course our negates, gotta have them. Dark Blood. I've played Judgment. Not really too big of a fan of it. I have tested it, but it's just like half your life points when you can gain it back.
Right.
That's the argument that people play, but I'd rather just draw cards so that way I can just make it so they can't play anymore.
I mean, it's the best we could do without red reboot. So
Yeah, Red Reboot,
red reboot Runick's, yeah, it's
yeah.
alliteration for the win.
Yep, and the thing is, if Reboot was actually a card, we could actually play it against Eradicator,
Yeah.
but I didn't get Eradicator activated on me except when it was completely irrelevant. So
I was about to ask you, did you get eradicated all weekend?
I did not. We
Excellent.
got pretty lucky.
There we go.
But
Alrighty. I think that concludes our deck. Do we have anything else we want to add to this, or call it quits after here?
Basically, go give Matt Orta a follow on YouTube. I don't remember his YouTube, but it'll be on his channel. So go check it out, and also check out Dreadmaster Yu-Gi-Oh! Or YGO. That's also where you can see all the live streams for the AA cards and collectibles. So that is it.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you very much, Austin. Have a good one, guys.